voice is kind of shot, so I apologize. Thought that was a game that we were in a position to win, and our defense was good enough to keep us in the game, and you're up, I think, 4 points with a certain amount of time left on the clock, and we just never closed it out. Didn't make good basketball plays down the stretch, and there was 4 or 5 tough plays like loose balls or loose rebounds that we did not come up with that I thought was the difference in the game. And you know, we're gonna have to do a little bit of work on how to handle some pressure and also to get Anthony Gurley some shots. But other than that, it was just kind of a Atlantic 10 battle that they toughed it out, and they took it to us in the last 4 minutes of the game.
Disappointed? You pissed? Where was your?
I'd say probably a lot. Just about everything. Anything that you could, any of those adverbs, adjectives, whatever you want to call it. Disappointed. The other words you used. That was a game we spent a lot of time preparing for. We had a week that I thought the guys practiced really hard, and to not have the outcome be the way we had wished is disappointing.
You mentioned working to maybe get Anthony some shots with some better, less contested shots. Are you kind of, you know your team, are you at the point where there aren't other options that you can comfortably turn to when he's being shouted like that?
Yeah, there's, I mean, we need, or I need, you know, Javon and Anthony to play well for us to really go. And when I say that, I mean shoot a high percentage or don't shoot so much. And I think at times guys Anthony got a little frustrated that, you know, they were double teaming him and the game was really hard on him. So I have to spend some time with him, make sure he realizes where he can get good shots within the offense. And you know, when you play such good defense, you also have to be able to score some in transition. And I thought our transition offense was non-existent at times.
Derek, teams have known all season that Anthony was the guy. Is he slumping in the past 2 games, or is St. Joe's and George Washington did something different?
Well, I mean, it's evident that they've really shadowed him with one guy, and the whole team, when he catches, is kind of in a position to really help. So I think they've changed up on us a little bit, and are basically saying we're going to make the game hard on him and really make it really difficult for him to score.
Is he a little worn down?
Yeah, he could be. You know, he's played a lot of minutes and he's done a lot for us thus far this year. So if he is, he's got, you know, 6 regular season games left to kick it into that next gear, which I think he's capable of doing.
How serious is Freddie's injury?
He was walking around on crutches, but I'm not certain.
What about Sean Carter?
I think he's going to be okay.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're turning the corner at times, then we'll drop a couple in a row, and you know, usually we always have a bounce back game. And how the season been going, usually this game right here is a game I usually bounce back on. And I mean, we had the game under control for a while, and they made a run in the second half. They did a good job finding that shooter. I think he had 20 points. So I don't know. We gotta figure it out. I mean, obviously we're 5-5 in the league, and there's a bunch of teams who's right there in that same area. So we can either go one or two directions. You can go forward or we can go backwards. And we're just trying to get the next one on Wednesday. I mean, the Duquesne's coming in here. I'm not exactly sure what they did today. I know they played Xavier earlier today, but I mean, they're tough. I mean, they was tied for first or in first or whatever that was. So we got another battle on our hands, and then we go to our rival at URI. That's never easy to play, never an easy place to play in the Ryan Center. So I don't know. We're just gonna watch the film and try to get better.
Gary, you guys have relied a lot on Anthony to kind of carry the scoring in a lot of games. It might be an obvious question. Are you at the point where you guys have to find secondary options on days like this when he's having trouble getting open?
Yeah, but I don't think Anthony's scoring was the reason for us losing the game. I mean, obviously we'd love to have his 19, 20, 21 points. I mean, that would make things a lot easier on ourselves. But that wasn't the reason why we lost. We lost on the defensive end. We lost probably their second or third best player time and time again, and we didn't rebound the basketball. And as they made their run and they took the lead, you started seeing that buckets be offensive rebounds and ones, wide open threes, transition. So I mean, we love Anthony to have 20 points. It'll make my job a lot easier. You know, it'll give me my 5-6 assists a game. So But we got to figure out ways to win without him, because our last 3 games, people box and one him or do a junk defense at him, and I know he's getting frustrated. Obviously, he would as a scorer, so we got to figure out ways to score without him, and also figure out ways to get him the basket.
You understand, I'm not blaming him for this, it's just that these guys are all over him.
How much so did the loss of Freddie midway through the game kind of take you guys away from the space on the floor with another shooter?
I mean, I didn't even think about it that way. It definitely could have helped. I know, Freddie, he gets real streaky, but I mean, when he's on, we've seen him hitting 6, 7, 8 in a row. So that could have been something that we could have used, especially getting back into the game when we went down. But also just for spacing purposes, like you said, just when we drive in his direction, there's no help coming from that way, or little stuff like that. And just his presence as a whole, I mean, he's a good guy around the team. He always has positive energy. So him not being on the floor and on the bench, helping us, that hurt.